Me no want to say this, you know. Because people are going to say me corrupt, you know. But me have to say it.
You think so it go so in go so Mr. Andrew Holness. You know get where you do to Jamaican original people, sir.
Remember how Scatter thing going. After every copper, every show, Scatter always come out with an explanation when it make no sense. Spice. Disgraceful Hamilton. Remember say I saw me name here. Me pray and beg the ancestor them for don't touch your children them. And them clot you and still never kill you. You're still there.
Welcome, it's not radio, it's Levels with Kishima, and I'm here with another quick review video. And yeah, you know the shreps before me getting at it. Of course, big up to the Levels community. Thank you to our new subscribers. And if it's your first time checking in, hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell. Be a part of the Levels community. So after 15 years, guess who can finally fly to the US? None other than the mighty Bounty Killer. Oh my gosh, I can just imagine how Killer elated. Look at him, man. After 15 years, his US visa has finally been restored. And different when you look at it, Killer seriously wall out, you know. I'm not lie, the man wall out, but the big question is, can you imagine where a concert in the US can look like now? Bounty Killer, Beanie Man, Vibes Cartel, and enough more. Look here, dance all nice again. No, look here, it is amazing. Like, again, we see where Bounty Killer, he actually shared to social media. He said, good evening, 15 years ago, I lost my US visa and have been waiting to have it restored ever since. A few days ago, I finally had it restored. First and foremost, I want to acknowledge and express my deepest gratitude to God, the source of all my blessings. I am forever grateful for his divine intervention. Lengthy post. I'm not going to go through all of it, but what we can say is that Miss Ivyson, well proud. Private jet settings after 15 years. Look here, there is no other way to do it, you know. Killer, personally, I am so proud and happy for you. Big up yourself, and we know that only great things are in the making. A one way, you know, one way from you, so. And a up. I mean, that's it. We can't even say level, because a one way up. That is it. I mean, would you go to see a concert with dancehall giants, dancehall heavyweight? You feel like the game changed now for dancehall? Hit up the comments and share your thoughts. So the viral King Foota hype have a question for the now viral MC Nuffy. Now, after the viral video clip of MC Nuffy, you know, being overhyped on stage during Vibes Cartel's recent performance in Tortola, Foota basically has said even though him and Nuffy don't see eye to eye, because according to him, Nuffy can't be trusted because he want two-sided cutlass. Look here, you know how long me not hear nobody get called, so? Anyway, despite all of that, Foota hype is concerned and curious about what kind of rum, drugs, or toxic chemical them give Nuffy, because him never see Nuffy act like this before. Check the levels.
All me you want to know, I want them give Nuffy if you drink over Tortola. Me and Nuffy not see eye to eye. Because he can't tame. He's a two-side cutlass pan and machete. Yeah? But me never see Nuffy act like that in my life. Them after the game something, them drop something in them drink. Or them put something in them weed or something. Me don't know what them give. Me don't know if them lace him spliff with cursing oil. Or me don't know if them give him gas for sniff. Honestly, me don't know. But why? Or me don't know if them set him. Me don't want to say this, you know. Because people are going to say me corrupt, you know. But me have to say it. Me don't know if them set him to interrupt when Javinci sing. I have to go get one of them scientists there from NASA. Or one of them space project people there to investigate what happened with Nuffy. Cause Javinci sing the chorus and me see the man just push a Javinci and say, die, 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 die. Don't die. Me don't know if a Chinese, Japanese, me don't know which language. Me don't know if a Gaza new language that I want. Me don't know. I'm lost for words, you know. I try understand. And it look like them did rehearse it. It look like a Javinci alone never know say it rehearse. Cause me not see the world boss complain or nothing. A Javinci alone look surprised like him. I wonder what going. And what this? But teacher look alright with it. Chrome look alright with it. Everybody else look alright with it. So it look like it rehearsed or something, you know. But that's one of the weirdest things I've ever seen. If anybody, whether you're Gaza fans or you're not Gaza fans, and you said that shit wasn't weird, you're liar. You're not talking the truth. Alright, big man thing. Nobody in the business with the show, you know. Nobody in the business with the show. Everybody just a wonder, what the hell was Nuffy on? Nobody not care about nobody will perform. The whole world just a wonder, what happened to Nuffy that night in Tortola? That's it. Boy, I mean, I think of the show alone, Nuffy take the moment.
You don't agree with Foota? And you think Nuffy was under the influence of liquor or some type of drugs, or was it planned and rehearsed? Anyway, now, and you know, speaking of sports, now that Jamaica has experienced the Messi frenzy and all of that, which we see even Minister Granger herself as well as the Prime Minister, you know, were a part of the whole fanfare. But seriously though, how many hear nobody a come out from the JFF, Babsy's ministry, or even the Prime Minister with any plans to say get Jamaican football on a level that our players at some point in the future can even pull out half of the crowd with Lionel Messi bring out. What we see recently shows say interest there. And we never even have to see that because we know say entertainment and sports definitely bring people together. Alright? Leaders just have to lead and snap out at the fun thing, because now we should hear somebody echoing at least some, not all, because I not agree with everything where Craig Butler did say, but he made some points as it relates to developing our own pride and players.
As a footballing nation, we're not that far off from Miami, Inter Miami. We're not that far off, or the players are not that bad. We actually need to start to believe in more in our players, more in the potential and the capacity to grow. We need to stop selling ourselves short in terms of transfers and where we send our players. We need to work hard on the development because the natural ability is there. And we need to start recognizing that pride in our nation goes beyond fan worship.
Anyway, jump in the comments and share your thoughts. So fresh from his performance in Tortola, which sparked an entire online debate, we see where Cartel hit the gym. According to him, the Kim, check the levels.
This is day one. Cartel in the Kim in America. For the money enough. And we love the money.
Do you feel like the conversations online about his Tortola performance is why him day at the gym? Or him know deep down say him have to be fit for them 2 back-to-back shows at the Barclays Center, April 11 and 12? Hit up the comments and share your thoughts.
You see this present day dancehall music here, where we see I go on about the players, the trap music and the trapper them and all these things. It the thing. It really the thing, the whole society. And when a man tell you say the music now have nothing to do with nothing, it's foolish to see him attack. Because him was influenced by our next DJ, and our next DJ was influenced by the next DJ. So don't talk about say it's the parents them should I look after them. The parents them is looking after them picnic as far as them can do it. You is responsible for take it to the next level. You don't responsible for carry it, go way down in the pit. And I hear some big artists or some big dreadlocks, respectable Rastaman, I tell man, how come mothers become a bad word all of a sudden? Man used to talk that long time, but it's the first time, if you tell a man that, you hear them fight, no, it's a normal thing like Ras. You know, man say Ras. Mothers become bad word, Rasta. Your mother become a bad word. When a man tell me that it's a bad word, you tell him, you know. So how it reach a stage, How it reach a stage where a man just make video with man in a body bag and gonna run around the car and all them things there. And you to watch that and when I talk about say that have nothing to do with nothing. It's mad, no mad man. Because you can make little money here, so no money there, so money here, so. When you think say money is the power. Look here, man. You say today for you and tomorrow for me, it's straight going on. So you really depend on the IRS right now. And you can make some money and, you know, whole heap of girls and champagne and all them something there. But watch down the line. Because the same thing where your project out there going to turn back and bite you. Because when you're a little youth, we watch the YouTube and the this and the that. When them grow big and see them something and see them father, a project them something there, what you think him going to do? When them grow up in a system, in a community, where all them can hear and all them something there, and him start to and everybody a laugh when him say it. I see some video where look 5 years old that says everybody a laugh like it's a joke thing. What are you dealing with? After Jamaica put the world on the map, I'm going to say Jamaica put the world on the map because the world was so such a stage where Jamaica come rise up that with the music and liberate a whole heap of people that them distress in our apartheid system, in our struggles, right across Europe and Africa. The music uplift the people them and carry the people them on a certain level. And now we see some little youth are going like them not have no sense. And you don't have sense, you know, you don't have sense. But see this little money vibes and this, that and girls vibes. Watch when you no grow tight when you go in though. A whole heap of ones, because I remember me tell her daughter, say, watch what happen, you know. And I say now, what, 30 years, 20 odd years after I say she turned Christian. And now against other ones now. After me don't tell her for a long time. But watch her now, you see the thing going out. You're sorry for Magadog and Magadog turn around and bite you. And right now, I tell you now, you don't mess up the thing. You don't carry the thing going right down in the abyss. You don't carry the thing on a level and nowhere. I tell you, it's dangerous. Dangerous.
We go a dance, go listen, and jump up when them here say, kill a Batman and all them up there. So now, we know, say, the promotion of homosexuals, make it reach this point, was done by the DJ them. Is it DJ them? Give the homosexuals big voice right now that them can come out so loud now to attack Jamaican people, you know. And why we say that now? But me could talk about something here. I want to talk about something here, Rasta. A couple weeks ago we did that talk about how well everybody by now know that the sponsors, these companies who usually sponsors reggae show, come out and say them go and go boycott artists who profess violent lyrics, as them call it. Violent lyrics. Them claim say them go and go protest it. Them not going to put no money behind a reggae show that have no artists that chant no violent things in the society because violence is big in the society. We did come out and we did say, well, it's a hypocritical thing because, ironically, because them did have a man, the sister, the entertainment boss did have a man from Digicel who did that. And when he was asked the question, is it because of the pressure of the homosexual community in England why these sponsors decide to do this now? The man said, no, it's a coincidence. It's a coincidence. Well, we hear it from internal. We have some little people were internal that at that meeting, specific meeting, it was a toss-up about boycotting homosexual lyrics. And somebody in the meeting say, no, you can't come out and tell Jamaica, say, you have to boycott homosexual lyrics. So them decide, so them are going to say, them are going to boycott violent lyrics. That is hypocritical because me don't know, say, is not violent lyrics them against, is homophobic lyrics according to them. Because violence in the music for a long time against the woman them, gun lyrics, and no sponsor never come out and say, them nah sponsor no show with violence in the music. Until some guy, some homosexual guy in England now come out now, you hear everybody a jump on it now and I say, well, yes, too much violence. Violence in the music, and we call pan For years now, we are called upon radio station, we are called upon artists, we said, stop the foolishness, stop the foolishness. We even talk about the whole heap of homophobic so-called lyrics were in the music, and we said, you not promote the people, them want to stop doing it. The gun lyrics now work out, the abuse against the women them in the music. So the man them come out now hypocritically. I want to make mention that we didn't even mention Warrell King in the program, because we did say when Warrell King did have him band, when starting band name saying say him now back certain artists. I think him say him that one time when they supposed to back ladies him say him now back ladies whole heap of people say a foolishness that, this and that, a foolishness that. Alright? It go on and go on. We see now. Them come out now, so them getting violence lyrics. Well, it's lie them telling. Lie them telling. These people who come up, these sponsors, cause we, when we say we know, we are talking about cutting edge as no Mutabaruka. Cause it's only one man can take off his program off of the radio. And that is beside your West Dog Dive officer. So. And we are saying, watch out now. Those sponsors is hypocritical. And if a guy come tell you say, it's because him now come to, it's like a little bird come flying at me and say too much violence in the music. From 1980s, violence in the music, and none of them never said them go boycott it until now. And we there upon the radio attack every day. We all cuss all this radio station because this radio station are guilty and enough things. This radio station where we see we attack upon so now. It come like nobody not dead if you listen to certain music we are play upon the radio. The lyrics are certain music we are play upon the radio. Especially in the day. You know see, because we there at the night, so and we there have play certain music when people go to bed much less in the bright day. It's like people now listen to tune because every tune play upon radio now, you know, every tune. You have IRFM, we have played the madness, Zipper play the madness, Fame play the madness. I mean, you name it, them play the madness. Nobody now curtail, we are going. So it get out of hand. Alright. So now, these sponsors who never did listen to the radio all the while, because them don't know nothing about radio. All them know say boy, them can't make a money off a certain show. Them come now and them tell people say boy right now, them against violence in the lyrics, in the music. So them now put nothing. And me I declare say, them not against violence in the music. Them against the homophobic lyrics in the music. You know why we say so now? Because Sting, the greatest one-night show unheard according to them. Sting said, them going to make the artists them sign. Listen to where I go on now, you know. Them going to make the artists them sign, say, them not going to promote no homophobic lyrics pan Sting. Watch a man. Homophobic lyrics pan Sting is not the problem, you know. You know what is the problem? The throwing of battle. That is the problem. But every year you hear say no battle now go enter in the place, no battle now, and man throw a battle same way. You know what is the problem? The problem is not the homophobic lyrics. The problem is a man come up and say, man fi dead, gunshot in a marrow and this and that and kill man in a this and that and all them things. No, you hear the woman talk about AK, throw the AK over the wall and all them things there. You think a lie she tell? You have dance go so no, you know. AK-47 coming and lyrics no, you know, Rasta. Alright. Where the hypocrite them there? Where the hypocrite them the Rasta? Some little guys from England telling us that we have to stop homophobic lyrics. And now, Sting now, I got ban homophobic lyrics. So what I'm to all the other gun lyrics them? Oh no, me no hear nobody attack the gun lyrics that perpetuate itself amongst youth, young people who are listening to certain artists. Them don't know nothing about Jimmy Cliff and Dennis Brown and all them artists. They don't know about Vibes Cartel and County Killer and all them man there. You know see? What happened to these lyrics? We incite violence. We don't talk about violence against specific people. We are talking about violence against Jamaican people. Me can't call him, you know, because I call all them, you know, because I'm a brethren, you know. And if a man can't take criticism and feel me, I fight against him. I feel bad luck that. Alright. The brethren name Anthony B. I talked to Anthony B one time and I say, Anthony B, why every time you go up on the stage, you have to talk about homosexual Rasta? You can't find, I mean, me hear you with some lyrics, Rasta. Can you remember when the first time Anthony B make a tune with band and me call Anthony B on Tony Rebel show and say, Anthony B, cut the music and say the poem, say the song. without the lyrics. And when them did band that tune there, and me study so I read the lyrics from the radio. All right. Anthony B. Me look at Anthony B. and me say, Anthony B. Yeah, me say, Anthony B. Why every time you go up on the stage, you can't say something else without I talk about homosexual rasta? Because sometimes when you say them things, the man start to look for you for, you know, you start to say, wait, I wonder if Muta about the man or today. All right. You know what he said to me? He said, boy, if you go up on the stage and not mention homosexual, in bridging them, I go say, in bow. What kind of talk that? Yeah. Yeah. That means him not take a stand, you know. I'm bridging them, I try stand up so the boy right now, for me not say, in bridging them, I go feel that way. So, that lead me to say now, say, a whole heap of artists really go up on the stage because them feel, say, in bridging. Yeah, insecurity. All right now. So we go now. So Sting now come now and say no homophobic lyrics. What happened to the gun lyrics them? The violent lyrics them? What happened to the lyrics them where degrade the Jamaican black woman?
It means a man can come and Sting and come say put the AK over the wall.
A man can come and Sting and say anything but don't say nothing against homosexuals. You don't understand talk? Yeah. And this is the talk now in Rasta. A man can come and Sting and say anything, but don't say nothing against homosexual. What kind of madness that, Rasta? Me vex about it, you know. Me vex about it, Rasta, because you tell me now, say, an artist can't say nothing. Because I talking against homosexual don't mean say I'm homophobic, you know. I am not homophobic, you know, Rasta.
That's the distinction where only for people
don't make him see if you got sex homosexual, you're homophobic.
You would want to kill them or something.
No, it's not so it go. You can't go tell. Watch your man, you can't tell a nation of people. Say, you know what? Talk about anything else, but don't talk about homosexual on a show, Rasta. No, that get kind of weird now. It get kind of weird, Rasta. You know why it get kind of weird? Here why it get kind of weird now. We're going to talk about Cape Town now. All right. We have a newspaper here from England. Now, couple weeks ago, we mentioned an article where some homosexuals did a lick against Thatchell. And them said that them not really mind the lyrics them. Because as a matter of fact, them feel good. You remember? When them hear TOK tune, them say the Chichi tune with TOK though would be more accepted in a homosexual club than a heterosexual club. So them don't personally not really mind it. So them not really watch Thatchell. Alright, so you have a whole heap of homosexual out there, including Jamaica, we go a dance, go listen, and jump up when them hear say kill a Batman and all them up there. So now we know say the promotion of homosexuals make it reach this point was done by the DJ them. Is a DJ them give the homosexuals big voice right now that them can come out so loud now to attack Jamaican people, you know. And why we say that now? This article in the New Nation magazine, newspaper, the headline, thank you Thatchell. Big picture Cape Town, anti-reggae protests is free PR, says Cape Town. Alright. Psychologically, Cape Town are used where the homosexual them use to justify say why them not really mind it. So Cape Town now in the article say, why him not really mind where they want to write now because it give no publicity. Alright. Which is not the bad used to say that. Yeah, they must say about him, no, they say. Yeah, they must say no, them no mind that these guys that say these things because look they know, Thatchell name become headline everywhere in the world now, you know, Rasta. Me see them mention Jamaica about homosexual thing from Jamaica, from CNN this morning, you know. Alright. Here the article say now, controversial reggae star Cape Town has expressed his gratitude to gay rights campaigners for giving him free media exposure. This is what the homosexuals were saying, that the DJs was giving them free media exposure. One hand is washing the other, no, you know. One hand is washing the other, no, alright. Speaking exclusively to New Nation last week, Cape Town thanked Peter Thatchell. Now, Peter Thatchell is the head, is him start the whole furor about the thing. And the outrage campaign for providing him with free publicity to promote his latest album. He said, I want to thank Peter Tashel. This is quoting Capitan now. I want to thank Peter Tashel. No, this is not when I lick out against Capitan, because you know, you have some idiot boy out there now. When they attack this deal, you're Muta. When I attack him, we just say that we're good for the goose, good for the gander. And that same like, we did show them say, them are promote homosexuals. It's so now we see the homosexuals and promote them. You understand? So a man must check out the ideas, the psychology behind the thing, you know. All right. He said, quote, I want to thank Peter Tashel. I'm grateful to him and his organization for all their publicity. I've been in the business for 13 years and I've never had so much attention from the press. No, this is what Peter Tashel is saying in England, you know. Yeah. See, a long time he was homosexual and he never get so much promotion until now, you know, Rasta. You know, see it? All right. News agency, this is continuing now with Capital Tashel. News agencies from all over the world want to speak to me. CNN, NBC, and some of the biggest newspapers in America. I've never had so much publicity before, even when I was in the Billboard charts. Brethren.
Like a marriage.
Yeah, brethren. No. We give thanks for certain things in Rasta, but you see things that come up to bump, you see things come up to bump, you know, Rasta. It come up to bump, you know. This is the bump, you know, like festa, you know, and it want a nigga for pushing like make the bump go down, you know.
It reached the point where they just have to go just cut out them lyrics there, you know.
They know since where happen, man. They know since where happen. You know since where happen, brethren. Me I say. But we no business with them, Rasta. Me no business with them. Because if a man bring it to me, you know, me know me, I go do him, you know, Rasta. Police, thief, or nobody, you know, me no business, you know, Rasta. If a man ever bring that to me, you know, I mean, me no believe in a killing, you know, Rasta. But if a man ever bring that to me, no, me, Bars, watch a man. Me not business with where a man want to do road there, so. But you see, come in a my little space, you know. It's when you're in a my space, you know. Me and you in a problem. You understand? I mean, I go preach a man to kill you. Me not go do it. But me know why you come in a my space. Yes. And you can't tell me no, say. If me see something over there, so. If me see a prostitute over there, so. Me can't say where right now. Prostitution, yeah, prostitution not really something where you should really deal with. I mean, I understand prostitution, but me not see. They just tell me, say, me can't talk. Because me go mention party business now, me can't say nothing about it, Rasta. Eh? What kind of thing this? Where them I put with that, Rasta? Eh? Where them I put with that? Them stop Sizzler from going through the airport, I glad that, Rasta. What is this? All right, now. So keep it on now, I said. Never in a film history of performance, him get so much publicity. And he sees who are giving the publicity now. The homosexuals, them are giving the start out the publicity for him. And him did publicize them in the beginning, and now them start to publicize him. You know what I'm saying? It's a serious alliance. So, alright. Capitan believes the controversy surrounding reggae artists and their homophobic lyrics has been blown out of proportion. Alright, Capitan gives time. Alright, next page. He said last week, the problem is that it is impossible to translate Jamaican patois into standard English. In Jamaica, an entertainer will perform at a show, and when he comes out the stage, if his performance was good, he might say, I murdered the crowd. It doesn't mean he literally killed his audience, likewise. A taxi driver who has just dropped off a customer might say, I've just shot a customer. But it doesn't mean it literally. That's just how it talks. Alright, Capitan might not mean literal because him says metaphorical in attack. Well, obviously fire is metaphorical in most language because the Bible say, John say, I baptize you in water, but there's one coming who I will baptize in the Holy Spirit and with fire. It now means that John the Baptist is going to put Jesus in a fire. You know, see, there's a metaphorical language. So Capitan is understanding this metaphorical language, you know. But I don't believe, say, if a man say, gunshot, either boom bye, either Batman head, if him talk metaphorically, I don't believe that. I don't believe with a man that say, inform if it dead. He might tell you, say, boy, right now, if you see something wrong, go on, you know to tell no authority to rectify it because you're dead. I know things in metaphorical language that you know, Rasta. All right.
The youth them, not take it metaphorical.
No, definitely not. Yeah, all right. So we understand the metaphorical language that is used when it's a fire, because we come here fire. I know Rasta start the fire thing. At church people, we hear church people that sing about brim fire and brimstone and God go burn you up in the bottomless pit and all these things and hell and damnation and all them things there. So the fire did it a long time, you know. All right. So all we do know is put it on record and popularize it, and it come like say no, we are the cruel persons. You know, see it. Anytime we talk about fire, them things say, so this way I are. Yeah, them hear it on radio. All right. So keep it on now. Comments follow a week of controversial debate surrounding reggae artists and their lyrics. Last week, a UK tour by another controversial reggae icon, Sizzla Kalonji, was cancelled after newspaper reports linked reggae music with the death of David Marley, a gear barman in London who was beaten to death following a spate of robberies. You know what them are doing now? I can tell you what them are doing. This is a serious thing going on, you know. They are spreading propaganda in England that we are killing homosexuals. In Jamaica, we're running them down and killing them. Yeah. And the homosexuals who leave Jamaica and go to England is saying that is true. Mm-hmm. That is what is happening, you know. That is why it come on CNN this morning, you know. Yes, it's lie. It's lie. Nobody now identify no homosexuals who go beat them Rasta. We say watch out, man. We will say it once and we will say it twice. Most homosexuals that dead is them boy kill them.
And most man in Jamaica know a homosexual.
Yes. Them now run him down. All right. Marley Aguirre. 6 youths, 2 white boys, 2 white girls, and 2 black boys have been arrested over Marley's killing. Home Secretary David Blunkett officially banned Sizzla, real name Miguel Collins, from Britain last Thursday. Police slammed media reports that linking reggae music to Marley's murder. A Met spokesman told New Nation the inquiries we have conducted since complaints were made regarding certain lyrics and the seeking of advice from the CPS with regard to them is a wholly separate matter to the recent murder inquiry on the South Bank. The 2 matters are unconnected and concern officers from completely different departments. Reggae producer Blacker Dread of Black Music Council was surprised by the cancellation of the Sizzla tour. He told New Nation last week, I was amazed when I read the reports in the national press associating the killing of a gay man with reggae music. There's no link between reggae and the killing of David Marley. I think it's disgusting that the reggae death, the tragic death of a human being, regardless of whether he is gay or not, should be used as a weapon against reggae music. Gay rights activists claim the popularity of 8 reggae artists, Capitan, Sizzla, Bushman, and Tisdoeda, in the 8 TOK, Vibes Cartel, and Elephant Man is responsible for 10% rise in homophobic assaults over the past year, although they are yet to come up with any proof to back their assertion. I think what you say? We have weapons of mass destruction. we have weapons of homo destruction. It's a serious thing, you know. It's a serious thing. But all right, the point when we really are trying to make is this, no, because we have come down where it started. We just started for it. It started, yeah. Because we are bring the thing to the nitty gritty. What we talk like here? So we take advertisement. Watch out now. The point is this: that we have been speaking continuously that these artists is promoting the homosexuals. We keep saying it over and over. And if we keep promoting the homosexuals, them going to become like what we make them become here now. Now, the homosexual is so big now that they are giving our artists the biggest promotions them ever get in their career. You know, see it?
True for them issue.
Yeah. So it's a thing that we have to really check. Do you really want
the level of power where them have and the reach where them have?
Do you really want to say that you give thanks for the homosexuals for big job? I mean, you know, because the homosexuals them feel good for no say them a get big up. You know, see it? It's a thing. So we have to really check it. No. In the 80s, you know, when Shabba Ranks come out and talk, it was gun lyrics and it was who about.
It's like you would have said then,
I know, get big, you know. Ladies are big artists, you know. Same thing Shadow, you know, them banner from down the south. Yeah. See, alright now. In the 80s, though, you know, in the 80s, Shabba Ranks did come as one of them what you call obscene artists. We get big. Yeah. Like ladies are now, get big, you know. Ladies are big artists, though, you know. Same thing Shadow, you know, them banner from down the south. Yeah. Down a Montego Bay, you know. Yeah. But she no business. She just go and do what she do and now she get big. So look at what you saw here, everybody has said, boy, if she have a number one tune on Billboard, you know, like that. Like that day we had talk about Hillel, you know. The first thing them say about Hillel, you know, them say, them will tell you about the whole of Hillel, Israel Hillel, they hear them now. Sean Paul, who has gained international recognition, was a past student of Hillel. You think them would have said that? No. You think them would have said that if him never said millions out there? Them nah say that, you know. Because for them Sean Paul lyrics is not much to be desired. Dirty Cup crew and all them today. Them nah go say that. But it's true now internationally. Him can give 5 million to poor relief and all them something there. Him get big. So the same thing in Shabba Ranks now. Shabba Ranks come with the nastiest lyrics them. And everybody loves Shabba Ranks. Alright now. Shabba Ranks have a tune named Dembow. I used to when that tune get big, every man starts singing who are eat on a table. Who, for those of you who don't know what eat on a table is for foreigners, it's called oral sex. Right? Oral sex in Jamaica is called eat on a table. I don't know why the man become a table, but I don't know why the man, I don't know if he eat pants up on the table. Eat on a 2-foot table, but in the 80s it was a big thing, you know. It was a big thing. Yeah. Every artist come on stage and I said, all who knows them no bow put up them on. And all who knows them not this put up that. And watch a man.
No, it's still going.
In the 2000, wait, that when show your article where we book up in the newspaper. It's a serious thing. The article said from them bow to take. Yeah. Alright, part of the article said, it was not so long ago that practitioners of oral sex were the target of DJ's wrath, with death advocated as the punishment for those who went below the 2-foot table. The man used to come on stage and dead to it, just like what the matter what we think, the dead to any man where suck woman and this and that, you know. Alright. These days, there is a much more relaxed stance, at least, on receiving the once taboo act. Given it. Nobody has pushed that so far. Shabba Ranks had the classic anti-oral sex song in Dembow, coming out in the early 1990s. Dembow took no prisoners, as it said. That was serious stuff indeed. However, just over 10 years later, I can turn on my television and see Vibes Cartel in full flight on RETV chanting out the lyrics to take. And when he hits the part about the doorknob, he allows the screaming woman at the front to alaba that I go cause you a blow job. That means you can't say that past stage, no, you know. 10 years ago, if you say that past stage, you know, man, stab you in your neck, you know. Yeah, they are not old, they are not hiding. They look most enthusiastic, as they are certainly not ashamed. This is a hell of a turnaround, considering that in the mid-1990s, Lady Saw said on the Joyride rhythm, it was under the sycamore tree. A boy want me fi bow and me tell him fi flee. Looking back, the closest I can identify as a turning point in the male attitude to receiving oral sex, at least on record, was when Baby Sham questioned which girl and which girl say she nah duck right, you know, at that run the cut. Me
which girl and which girl say she nah
which girl and which girl say them nah, yeah.
Run the cut.
Yeah. Me hear them turn over when me girl a clean when she get the style that was. This is a serious thing. Because he got he got a little flack from 1 and 2 DJs, but there was no huge furor. In the new millennium, Cecile comes with a song and video about the woman's joy at receiving oral sex, urging the men to do it to me, baby. Back then, it was hard to imagine a time when receiving oral sex would be so openly discussed on record. But the future is here, however. Giving it is still very much taboo, as Cartel and Beanie Man remind all that the speed limit for sex is 68. For other that comes 69.
Okay. And recently too, Missy Elliott did have a song where get very popular in Jamaica and now still popular about lick it. Lick it and you know.
But remember the tune like Get High?
Yeah.
Get High?
Yeah.
It couldn't play for radio either. But I want to tell you now, this is serious because watch you now. Oral sex is taboo in Jamaica. And it was made. You see, we are talking about the popularity of people promote things, you know. People feel them a fight against things. People feel them a fight against something, but them really have, alright. So the DJ them come and them talk about oral sex and man for dead and man for this, man. Just like what them talk about homosexuality. Now, if you talk about that, it no make no woman what did I look at in a funny way?
In other words, then what you say is that just like how oral sex come now, be like almost
anything. Little more the bottom man, them going to come like anything. Yeah, that's so. So when you talk about it now, it will come like nothing. Yeah. You know, see? Which is that's what I lead to now.
Become acceptable to.
Is that will come to
even some people who never did acceptable to before.
So you see the psychology of the thing though. You see the psychology of the thing though, because you can fight against something by living your culture. The greatest revolution, you know, is to live your culture, you know. Because everything told me when you live
fight against the homosexual, them just sing song to love up your woman.
Yeah, simple.
Yeah.
Sing song for stop.
Love my woman.
It's a serious thing when we think on it, because look at now, you talk about oral sex to some woman or a man. Man love take it than give it, you know. Him not say nothing with taking it, you know, but him say something with giving it. You know see? But now when man talk about it, it's like I don't know, not again, you know.
And most women say them get it, and most men say them not.
So who I get? That thing. This is the